port with Space Pirates versus Nurgle. On the Space Pirate side, we've got a Corsair Prince. That's this guy. Looks like he escaped from fantasy. A Corsair Void Dreamer. Yeah. A Corsair squad with a missile launcher. A Corsair squad with a missile launcher. A Wasp Walker and a Wasp Walker as my troops. And the Walkers are troops. A Viper Squadron. This is a Viper. It's my fast attack choice. A squad of 3 Hornets and a squad of 1/1/1 Hornets. These guys are inside of Venom, and these guys are inside of Venom. What else do I got? A Nightwing Interceptor, which doesn't have a convenient base, so it will be on top of these buildings when it is on the board. A Phoenix Bomber and a Warp Hunter, which, looking at the rules, does not have a D weapon. It just has a distortion weapon. And then there's a Hero's Path, so a Shadow... whatever they're called. Shadow Seer, yes. Death Jester and the Solitaire. And then on Chaos, we've got, of course, led by Typhus. Where is Typhus? There he is. Heldrake. Termies. Plague Marines with Plasma and Melta?
This one has a Flamer,
and a Melta.
This one over here has a Plasma and a Melta.
Does that guy actually have Lightning Claws?
Yeah, that's his unit surgeon.
Okay. And then Zombies. Spawn. Bikes.
Of Nurgle.
Are they just bikes? There's not like a sorcerer in there or something?
Nope.
Okay.
There's only one here, and that's Typhus.
Typhus. Okay. Duffy.
Yep, a Defiler and a Vindicator.
And a Vindicator.
All my guys have Warp Fire Gargoyles, Havoc Missile Launchers, and the 2 combi weapons on the Rhinos are actually what they are modeled as.
Okay.
Time Elta, Kami Flama.
Alrighty, and I get to deploy first. Or I could deploy first, and I think I will. Watching this. We've deployed along our 12 inches Dawn of War deployment. You failed the seize. It's the first turn where we get 1 card a turn up to a maximum of 6. So I draw a card for Scour the Skies. You do have a flyer, so I have to keep it. And I guess that's where we are. Alright, movement is done. Pretty much everything either slides sideways or comes slightly forward. I need to avoid these spawn before they do bad things to me. And now we're on to Psychics. Nurgle's on the couch and denies my 1 Psychic power that I didn't actually get to use. Okay, so moving on to shooting. It almost feels disgusting. I blew up a Rhino, a Vindicator, a bunch of zombies, killed a bunch of Plague Marines, glanced the Defiler, blew up another Rhino, killed some bikes, which might have to run, and that was in the shooting phase with a mass amount of death. The bikes, hey! No, they're good. They're good. Point-wise, I did get first blood, which is worth 1 point, and I did not score my objective because he has no flyers on the board at this moment in time. Movement is done. Everything comes forward. The Defiler still is right where it is?
Well, it's got a long range, and it's dying.
It's dying. All right. It did not. We rolled it. Will not die already, and it's still dying. All right. So everyone's moved forward. There are no psychers, so it is on to the shooting phase or running. Yep. For which a few things could run in this army. So in the shooting phase, this thing got not penned. It got glanced and it jinked. This thing got penned. I don't know why I jinked, but I did, and it lost one of its guns. This thing I didn't jink, and I got glanced, and I lost Corsair. And so we're on. That was the end of shooting. The assaults. Oh yeah, go for it. The 1 charge was failed, and that was to charge this. And we're scored 1-1 because he held objective 1. That's that skull there. So it is my turn 2, where I draw secure objective 5. So movement, I failed to get away from the spawn. This is bad. He falls back. This deep strikes here. The Dreamer attempts to deep strike right next to the Defiler in order to kill it with 1 hit, but fails. Solitaire is going to try to take these bikes. This guy flies over to here. It's kind of skimmy, jumpy things. Holding this tactically important objective. And we're on to Psychics, where I roll 3. In the shooting phase, yeah, I killed the Defiler. I killed some zombies. I killed the spawn. And we shot a lot. These guys know they're screwed. Phoenix Bomber came in deep striking because of the Corsair Prince rule. These guys miss because they're jinked.
Jinkies.
And so we're on to the assault phase. So in the combat phase, I killed a zombie. And Solitaire is in a challenge and fails to do anything, and nothing happens to the Solitaire. And that was the assault phase. And I'm going to hold objective 5, so I'm going to be up 1 more point. As brutal as this game is on Chaos, the points are unimpressive for either side.
All right, so Typhus and his Terminator squad.
They're showing up.
The Hellbug.
No.
It's
Typhus and his friends deep strike here in order to inflict maximum damage. These things come whatever spawn do forward. Zombies walk, those guys walk. They're locked in combat. They grow to there, and the bikes are locked in combat. And the Helldrake decides not to show up. Point-wise, he needs to score objective 6, which is this. And it'll probably happen because my troops are just 4 dudes and my Warlord. So you'll probably get Warlord this round, too. Typhus is there with his psychic powers now, so we actually do have a psychic phase. 3! Yeah, all right, so shooting's done. That got wrecked. Those guys are just there. They're not pinned. They didn't die from being shot. This thing got shot at many times but did not get destroyed. So we're on to the assaults.
all right.
In combat, as could be expected, the Solitaire kills some bikes. As could not be expected, spawn here, they kill all the Corsairs, but they fail to kill the Prince.
Because I rolled.
Because it was terrible. It was terrible. Yeah. This charge was failed, and I shot a dude in the eye with a las blaster and actually killed him. It's not going well for Chaos, to put it lightly. But point-wise, you don't hold this because you got to kill my Warlord.
Nope, because I didn't do enough damage.
But you'll probably kill my Warlord. Oh, and I forgot when I covered this, but they got weapon virus, so they're getting hot. Okay, so moving on to my turn, where I draw 1 card. Ascendancy. D3 victory points if I control any 3 objectives. Oops. All right, so this deep strike's here. That's not a building under it. That flies to there and holding that objective and does not immobilize itself. Solitaire jaunts over to the Plague Marines. These guys get out of the debris and are heading towards those Plague Marines. He is dead soon. The Void Dreamer, the other HQ, lands right there near the edge of the board because he deviated. The Warp Hunter's going to just try to kill Typhus. And we're on to the Psychic phase, where I have both Psychers on the board and I roll a 1 for 3 dice. Psychic phase, I kill some zombies with Withering Radiance. And that's it. So moving on to shooting. All right, in the shooting phase, I killed a bunch of Typhus's buddies. I got hot and took a hull point. I killed myself, Plague Marine with a Flamer. I shot a missile launcher at those guys I intended to charge and screwed up. I used the Neural Shredder and killed a zombie. I shot pulse lasers into zombies and killed 1. I shot pulse lasers into zombies and killed none.
A lot. You only got 1 through.
I hit these guys with the distortion flamer and nope. And so it's going. This guy's so dead. All right, so we're moving on to the assaults where that walker charged. So at the end of my turn, I'm at least going to score points. But he got Warlord for killing that Corsair Prince, which was pretty much a given.
Move me 3 inches closer to you over there.
Arg. He's still going to hold this objective probably on his turn unless he gives it up, which he could do. So I hold... Solitaire fails. He doesn't die or anything, he just fails. This walker is, as I expected, holding an entire unit of zombies locked around him for the rest of the game.
In fact, if he was Chaos, 32.
And what else we got? So we're going to hold objective. We hold 1, 2, 3 objectives, so I got Ascendancy.
In fact, if he would have been Chaos, he'd have been bloated by that. +1 wound on his profile.
But he's not Chaosed. All right, so my D3 for Ascendancy says 2, which will bring me up to 4, and you're at 2 for getting Warlord.
Yep.
And so we're at the bottom around 3. Score is 4-2. It's a low-scoring game considering the amount of death. We're discussing whether these...
towards the Hornet.
They're moving towards the Hornet, so they're going to go... They don't need to roll. They're beasts. They can move up to 12 inches. Typhus and his buddies come walking out of the ruins. Those guys are locked in combat. Those guys are going after the Eldar who stupidly shot a heavy weapon at him last turn. The zombies are just going to kill that Void Dreamer. And these things are going to stay close enough to hold the objective.
Hopefully. Okay, so...
that doesn't sound like a good plan, but okay. So we strung these guys out, and then the Psychic phase, we both have 6 dice. 48-inch range is a malediction or a shooty thingy? This goes a long way.
I don't know if that'll actually help them against him or not. I mean, the best thing I could do is make him -1 strength.
That would make him strength 2. Except for his rose, which would be strength 5.
I will attempt to make him sick with the contagion!
Okay. Let's see how this goes. It does work.
Yep.
This is a malediction.
Yes, it is.
But
I don't know what I'm going to get.
you're not going to get denied because I only got 1.
1 success. All right. It's D3. So what happens to him? 3. -1 strength and toughness.
Okay.
He is liquefying agua.
He's toughness 2. Strength 3.
Hit the bastard.
Strength 2 now, so yeah. He took a wound from the Nurgle Roddy stuff. They got hot, and Solitaire is all messed up, but he might not care. Okay. So we're on to shooting.
Yep.
Shooting. Sad face. Shooting. You killed some Eldar, but not enough to make him run, right? No.
That's it.
This thing was hit with a blinding grenade.
I'm bringing all Havocs next
All
time.
Havocs. We're on to assaults, where assaults happen.
Yep. All right, so Assaulty Goodness. Through the cover.
Yeah, in the assault phase, I lost a Shadow Seer. Typhus became an Eternal Warrior. Solitaire hits and runs after killing all but 1 Plague Marine. These guys lost and are running away, but they didn't all die. That Hornet got trashed. The Dreamer, we didn't even roll. He didn't get killed by the champion, and then it was no point.
Turn on Deep Defense again.
And I stepped on a zombie. And that was pretty much it. So you're going to get objective 6, because you got that one, so that brings you up to 3 points.
No matter what I roll on that chart, it just gets better for the zombie. Unless I get the one that increases my ranged weapons.
What was the other objectives? You got objective 6, and you didn't hold that one. So 3 to 4. Yeah, 3 to 4.
I killed 3/4 of my army in the first 3 turns.
And I get to draw a card. I still have Scour the Skies and Kingslayer.
Over there.
Kill him. Okay, and this thing's not dead.
No, unfortunately.
Viper jumps out of the ruins, does not hurt himself. Everyone's surrounding that lone Plague Marine. This doesn't go anywhere because it might ruin itself. These guys are running in fear. I keep forgetting to shoot the Death Jester so he gets out of it. He blitzes 14 inches, flies to there, or doesn't fly but skims. Comes in flyer mode. And, yeah. Stays in coherency. They moved a little bit. And we're on to trying to kill your warlord. So, psychics are done. Shooting. All right, in the shooting phase, I killed the Plague Marines. They're dead. These guys, they lost 1. They'll probably kill something next round. And
I'm seeing a juicy-looking wave serpent.
Yeah. You mean Warp Hunter.
What? Okay, first of all, we're chaos, so we don't really care. And a spawn.
A juicy...
Boundless.
Yeah. So we're going to do this blitz charge here.
Okay, so I actually have some guns I can fire at
You have guns you can shoot at me. Nothing. Nothing?
Nothing. I had to get 2.
Oh, okay.
Anyway,
You could drop that card. Well, there's no reason to drop it, I guess. You get a Heldrake.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
You have a Heldrake this turn?
I have Ascendancy.
Ascendancy. You could get Ascendancy. It's possible. It's actually not that hard to do, because you need to hold 3 objectives. So zombies, spawn, and
yeah.
Heldrake. Heldrake holds objective 2 and is in flyer mode, skimmer mode.
Oh,
but I'm gonna shoot.
you would love that.
I would, yeah, but
He comes in.
the auto comes in. It's round 4, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So at the bottom of your turn, on the previous turn, it was still 4 to 3. And in the combat here, Solitaire, Death Jester charged in. Death Jester gets pasted. Solitaire takes Typhus down to 1 wound and is still alive, even though he took a wound in Overwatch. And there was no other combat, right? Nope. Except for my Walker doing nothing. So you're not going to hold the objective and try to win the game?
Yeah, fuck. Skimmer mode.
Skimmer mode.
18 inches, 16 inches?
12.
That's still probably enough.
But you can turn in it, so. But you could immobilize, which is unlikely. Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Zombies! And spawn! Skimmer mode, which means I will kill it, but he's going to get points.
I can jink.
You could jink.
I can dream. I can sing!
They moved there. Zombies are holding that objective. Four dice for...
I can't do it well, but I can do it.
4 dice for psychics for me and 5 for you, because I have no psychos left.
Alright, so 4...
6 for him.
Nova in hand-to-hand combat.
You cannot use a Nova in hand-to-hand combat because it is a shooting attack.
Okay.
So the psychic phase, they give the get hot rule. They got weapon virus again, and he fails to contagion the Shadow Seer, and he's going to do some sort of flamey stuff on them.
So the Balefire.
Balefire is strength 6 or 7.
I'm looking up.
AP 3.
Players are not always on my list because I'm using.
Done yet. He flamed me, but I got my whole field save, and he charges. Wah! Whereas there's no point to even roll because you're an inch away from me.
All right, what do I get for my mutation?
1.
I get an armor save.
An armor save in case I blow up.
Yeah, because it lasts till my next hand account.
So I got Warlord though, so I'm up to 5 points because the Solitaire finally killed Typhus.
I got objective 2, so that's a point, and 2 out of Ascendancy.
Okay, so you got 1 point for so 3, so you're at 6. All right, so on my turn, I draw 1 card. This is drop turn 5. Hunger for Glory. I have to issue a challenge. Yeah, okay. Kingslayer, though, I still got Kingslayer, so if opponent's Warlord has been removed as a casualty during this or any previous turn,
this one, that's pretty handy.
Scour the Skies, okay.
Because you just take out the flyer and you take out that, even without getting that objective, and that is my army.
That's your army. Yes,
Yeah,
that
all
guy
the
will just be
zombies
stuck
and
there.
Spawn are going to run around in circles, killing anything that gets near them.
Yes, okay.
Until